Hey, good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning, coffee time. Um, this video is kind of jumping around a little bit because I had to just splice a bunch of things together, but just giving you an update on what I'm working on. I've been under the weather the last couple days. You know what? I picked up something. I felt fine all day Monday at work, and started feeling a little wonky after I got home Monday night. Still managed to go out and get some more paint on the Ford F100, the wedge truck. Did that, and I came back in and I just started feeling like crap. Started running kind of a low grade fever. It wasn't too bad, but I had a fever all night, and just a little bit of body aches and stomach just not feeling real well. So, and then I did work yesterday. I didn't feel too bad here at the office. Most of the day I was a little, just wasn't quite myself, so I didn't get in anybody's faces or anything here. Unfortunately didn't have to. It's not quite as busy this week because it's bike week, and after about 11 o'clock, most locals, they're not on the road because that's when all the bikers are up and on the streets, and traffic's just really bad. So that's going on all week this week, and they'll all head home on Sunday. But it's good to have them here. They bring a lot of money into the area, and generally not a problem at all, like with spring break and that type of thing. So happy to have them here. And of course, I love motorcycles, so I really enjoy looking at them and watching them, and love the custom paint work on them. So it's a good week as far as I'm concerned. But it's hard on my business because most people won't come out until everything's done and over with. But anyway, so yeah, so I've got some video I'm gonna splice onto here showing you what I'm doing with the ramp trucks, both of them, the big one and the little one, the Ford F100, and then the Tyrone Malone wedge truck. So got some real good ideas for the paint for that. I'm excited to get started on the next phase of that. So it's in silver base coat right now, and next color is going to be green, and then go from there. So I think it's going to look pretty cool when I get it done. So not much else going on. I should have some stuff rolling in here this week that I've ordered, some more model stuff. I got a box of stuff supposed to be coming from Jimmy Flintstone, and haven't got any shipping date on my stuff from Canada yet. I'm hoping it's not an issue now with this tariff crap going on. My order from Frankie's Hobbies up there, so it's been about 3 weeks. I think they're supposed to print my order the end of this week, so maybe next week they'll ship, so we'll see what happens. But it's okay. I've got plenty of stuff to work on, as we all know. So lots of kits. So yeah, so other than that, that's about it. But I'm gonna finish my coffee and put this video together for you guys, and I'll give you an update later this week or this weekend when I make a little more progress on something. Okay, you guys have a good day. Hope you have a good rest of the week, and I will see you soon. Thanks for coming by. All right, so here's where I'm at with this truck. A little more light in here. So these are the new tires and rims that I got, which I really like. These much larger diameter, definitely fit this truck better than the last ones. Thank you, Chuck Darnell, for telling me those look like shit. These came from Jay's Resin Wheels. I got these off of eBay, and the diameter is much better than the other ones. So anyway, let me just kind of take this off and show you what I had to do. So I had to make some shims for the axles. So I used a couple pieces of aluminum, and generally what I do, I'm going to take multiple pieces of aluminum tubing. So I needed the smaller diameter to go over to the axle shaft, and then I needed the larger diameter to fit in the back of the rim, which you can see here. The hole is quite larger, so easy enough. One fits inside the other. We're supposed to. I cut that off a little rough. Anyway, this slips inside of this, so shimmed it with this, made the piece that goes over it with this, and shimmed those up. So I've got those aluminum shims, and my tires and rims will fit right on there. So pretty happy with this. And did the same thing with the front. You have to just kind of You can see where I made this aluminum shim to take the front axle, and that just slides right in there with no issues. So these are pretty well done. I really like them. Really crisp, did not need any cleanup hardly. So they're, yeah, I think this is going to look much better. And of course, there's the ramp and the cab. I have planned out the paint job for this, so I'm pretty excited to get started on that at some point. Let's see what else is going on. Got some decals from my old buddy Ben Mitchell, otherwise known as Drag Daddy. And this envelope these came in was completely shredded in the mail, so I don't know if I got everything he sent or not, but these are really cool. So there's Lowbrow Louie, which is actually a resin model kit. It was done by Andy Cope. And Nitro Billy, he's also a resin model kit. You can get him from Jimmy Flintstone, I believe. And then he's just got lots of cool decals. John's work is just awesome. And yes, his name is John. He also goes by Ben and Drag Daddy. His work, he's probably one of the best natural artists to come along since Ed Newton, really. I mean, to me, as far as this kind of animated artwork, or Franco, I mean, he's just really good natural talent. That looks like a self-portrait. Frankie. And Wolfie. Some really great stuff. Alright, so that's that. And I'll add a little bit more onto this in just a bit. Yeah, so this is what I use to cut tubing with. This is just a little mini chop saw, and these things are not expensive. I got this off of Amazon, I think, several years ago. The blades are replaceable, and for angle cuts, you have a guide. This is adjustable. This is what holds your tubing here, and this will reel out and hold pretty good sized stuff, but you can cut any angle you want. So like if you're cutting, like when I make exhaust tips, custom exhaust tips or stacks, I'll angle cut them. I like that. And but yeah, it's really handy, and like I said, not expensive. All right, I'm jumping around a little bit, but here's a color on the ramp truck. So right now it's Orion silver and Pavo purple base coats. So it's pretty flat, but I got it taped off, and got to do a little bit of touch-up work, got a little bit of bleed up there on the top, but not much. So got that still taped off, leaving the bottom silver, but yeah, got that. I think it's going to be cool. So it's ready for some clear. I was thinking I might put a pin line down here. I'm not sure. Engine block. Left the tranny silver and kept the block purple. So that's coming along too. Yeah, this is a fun build. I ran into the same problem Gary Seeds did. This hood does not want to stay down on this thing. So I drilled a couple of pinholes in here, and I've actually got straight pins that go through there to lock it in place and pull it down, but it's still fighting me. It's just an issue, I think, with the kit. Whatever, warping coming out of the mold or something, but yeah, it definitely wants to come up in this corner, so which is a little aggravating, but what are you gonna do? Just shit happens. So anyway, but you can kind of see I just kind of brought that up to a point there, just for something different. All right.